How'd y'all link up with Cash Money initially? How did that come about?
But we let them record a copy of another Pimp Newton's. We decided to go in the studio by our homie T-Bone and let him like touch up the track and shit like that. And Cash Money got a hold of one of those tapes, and he actually arranged a meeting with us through a dude named Kevin, R.I.P. Kev. But that was a friend of T-Bone. So we went to the meeting, me and Tech went to the meeting, and you know, it was talking about what we was talking about. You know.
You made it happen.
Made it happen.
Made it happen.
Well, was Mannie Fresh with him then?
Nah, Mannie Fresh wasn't there.
Who was doing tracks then for him?
They had a dude named Goldfingers and another dude, I forgot his name, but when we got to the studio, our first time in the studio was with Manny at his house.
Manny became a part of Cash Money when we started working on the Six and Barone album.
They got me chillin' yellows home talking on the phone, and now I'm feeling on Six and Barone.
Did it change your life at all?
Oh yeah, it did. Because we was on the block when we made Cash Money. We wasn't doing bad on the block. You know what I'm saying? So when he came through and we had a chance to make some legitimate money doing something we like to do, you know what I'm saying? And still be able to do what we do, you know, we was good.
To be honest with you, life changed for us and them.
Right.
You know? Because we all begin to travel together. We all begin to have that same, shooting for that same goal together. They took us off the streets and we did the same for them. With those records and money we generated, that they no longer had to be dope boys no more. You know what I'm saying? So we changed each other's lives.
As far as leadership, to see that they was learning as well as we was learning, because they was young as fuck, you know what I'm saying? But they was learning shit too. I see they was good leaders, bro.
My boy Slim and baby open many doors for me. I used to be a straight nigga selling rock on the set until they opened my eyes and gave it the name tag.
Slim really groomed me to who I am right to this day. The person I am now, I credit that to Sugar Slim, because simply Slim, he hear music all day. You know, we could be riding in the car or going somewhere and Slim gonna be playing the air guitar or playing he just hear music some kind of way.
Oh, Slim could play instruments and stuff?
Yeah. He played saxophone in the band, and Slim would hear me in the studio and he'll stop me and he'd be like, nah, remember how you was singing that? Well, say it like that and put that in your song. And that's why I get that melodic singing while after, you know, mixing singing and rapping up. I got that from him. It was in me, but I didn't realize it was in me, and he brought it out of me. So I do credit him for that.
That's the way I like it. I like it when you get real crazy, and that's the way I like it.
When we first, like our first few royalties, man, we wasn't having no problems at all, you know what I'm saying? We was excited about getting them, you know what I'm saying?
Once we started asking for what we felt like we were supposed to have, then
that was way later in the game.
Yeah, that was later in the game.
That was way later in the game.
They didn't really share the day-to-day business with us. You know, they just wanted to make sure we was in the studio, we was taking care of business, you know, our little bills was paid, and we had money in our pocket. That's what they did for us, and we wasn't really too interested in the business. We come from the streets. You know, them guys took us out the block, and you know, they gave us a chance to do what we love to do, so we didn't give a damn about
that took us a minute
whatever,
before we got
nosy, it took us a while before we got nosy enough to be like, well, how much that check is, or why that, you know. It took us a while to get to that point.
And what pushed that? What made you guys start looking at it differently?
Because the cars and studios, everything started getting bigger and better. So we knew that we was providing. We knew we was definitely providing.
And you guys were some of the top earners at that time, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
The top earner.
Definitely.
With my special guest, the Cash Money Record Company, with groups like PMW, B32, and UNLV. Our focus today is on UNLV.
One of the things I'm most proud about is, you know, when you tell their story, you definitely can't leave Tech and y'all out of it.
We at least 75% of making that company getting it off the ground.
My nigga Pimp had all his hoes in check. My nigga Pimp, hoes never disrespect.
Pimp was a person who didn't make plans. He just moved off impulse.
Spontaneous. Yeah.
He just spontaneous from 1 minute to the next, and that's how it was. We could be dropping Pimp off, say, come bring me by this chick house. And halfway to that chick house, he'd be like, oh no, don't worry about it, I'm going here. Just open the door and get out and go somewhere else. Pimp was a motherfucker. Pimp was a motherfucker, but talented as hell.
Yeah, man. Shouts out to his son and Cheeky Black too.
Yeah, shout out to Cheeky and Lil Pimp.
Was UNLV ever almost any conversation or a bridge from any other label to sign with a No Limit or a Big Boy? Or UNLV was always Cash Money?
Well, I remember when P wanted us, we ain't had no muscles to say like, let us out this contract. We go, it wasn't like nothing like that. But I remember P asked Baby about us in the Jazz Fest. P inquired about UNLV and BG, and Baby was like, nah, P, I can't give you those acts, bro.
What's your thoughts on UNLV being a part of the Cash Money tour, the reunion tour?
When you're an entrepreneur like them guys are, you be able to identify where money can be made at off top. You know what I'm saying? And now the people, the fans, UNLV fans, Cash Money fans, Hot Boy fans, Birdman and Slim fans, they all are starting to ask if UNLV gonna be on that tour.